if you've ever boarded an airplane, you'll notice that a lot of these airplanes, they have the autopilot feature. Now, what is the autopilot feature? It's when the plane pretty much maintains its current controls, current altitude. Autopilot does not mean I'm going to press a button and a plane's just going to lift off and get to the destination, right? That's not what autopilot means. Planes always have two, not one, two human pilots behind the wheel of that plane that always take off the plane. The autopilot feature is just, all right, when you're at like, I don't know, 5,000 feet altitude, 50,000 feet altitude, the autopilot feature is there to keep that plane level once you're already in the air. Now let's go ahead and talk about health for a second. Let's go ahead and talk about how the world works for a second, right? When you're trying to get that plane off the ground, when you're trying to get your health to a good spot, when you're starting from the basics of health and you're trying to get your health to a good spot, and it may not be in a good spot because that's where a lot of people start. That's why a lot of people tend to focus on it. You might have to do a lot. You might have to read a lot. You might have to experiment with a lot of different diets. I spent a lot of time experimenting with different diets. I've learned what works for me and what doesn't. You might need to experiment with a bunch of different health products. It takes time and money. I know it takes time and money. You might regret it if you don't do it, though. And you're going to realize once you get that plane off the ground, once you got that 5 or 6 health products, once you're feeling all right, you're going to realize you can go ahead and hit that autopilot feature. You can go ahead and take a breather. You can go ahead and say, I'm good. I'll go ahead and add something else. But right now, I think I'll be all right.